Exercise 9. To decrease something by 32%, the multiplier you should use is 0.68. What multiplier should you use for an increase of 2%? Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is the meaning of the question. To decrease something means to remove something, to make it smaller. So if I decrease something by 32%, it means from 100% I'm removing or I'm taking out 32%. So what will remain from 100% minus 32%? 68%. If you convert this one to a decimal number, it will be 68 over 100, which is 0.68. So as you see, to find the amount which has remained after you have removed 32% of something is same as multiplying this one by 0.68. The same thing happens when you have an increase of 2%. So A, when you want to increase something, it means you have to add something on the given amount. So if I have 100%, and I have to increase it by 2%, it means I have to add 2 more percent on this one, which will be 102%. If you convert this one into a decimal number, it will be 102 over 100, which is 1.02. So if you want to increase something by 2%, you have to multiply by 1.02. So the multiplier will be this one. In the same way, you can continue with the other exercises. Let's have a look on exercise 5. I will show you only A and then you will continue with the other ones. At exercise 5, we have to write the first amount as a fraction. It means we have to write as a fraction 120 centimeters out of 480 centimeters. So we have to compare from the total, we have to take the part, which will be 120 over 480. If we simplify this fraction to the simplest form, it will be 1 over 4. Now, we have to show the first amount as the percentage of the second one. What does it mean? Again, I will ask the question, what percentage of the total, in this case is 480, is same as 120? So, again, I don't know the percentage, so X percent of 480 is equal to 120. X over 100 times 480 is equal to 120. 48x over 10 is equal to 120. I will paste this 10 on the other side. So 48x is equal to 120 times 10. 48x is equal to 1200. X is equal to, so I have to leave the x alone, 1200 divided by 48, which is 25%. So 120 is 25% of 480. Let's continue with exercise 4. The table below records the masses of 2,000 babies born during 3 months in a city hospital. Let's read the table. The number of boys less than 4 kilograms is 620. The number of boys which are born 4 kilograms or more is 280, and the total number of boys surveyed is 900. The number of girls which are less than 4 kilograms is 880. The number of girls which are 4 kilograms or more is 220, and the total number of girls is 1100. A. We have to find what percentage of the total number of babies were boys with a mass of less than 4 kilograms. Okay, let's continue with solution. So we know that the total number of babies was 2000. We have to find what is the percentage number of boys when we know that the number of boys less than 4 kilograms is 620. So what percentage of 2000 is 620 is our question. Since I don't know the percentage, I am writing or I am showing it with x. So x percent of 2000 is equal to 620. X percent means x over 100 of is same as multiplication times 2000 is equal to 620. If we perform the operations, we know that we can simplify these two zeros. So 20x is equal to 620 and x is equal to 620 over 20. So if we perform the operations, we'll get 31. So 31% of the babies were boy. Let's continue with the second one. We have to find what percentage of the total number of babies were girls with a mass of 4 kilograms or more. So again we know that the total number of babies is 2000. The number of girls which are 4 kilograms or more is 220. So we have to find what percentage of 2000 is equal to 220. Since we don't know the percentage of the girls, then I'll show it with y. So y percent of 2000 is equal to 220. Y percent means y over 100 times 2000 is equal to 220. Again, we can simplify the zeros. So 20y is equal to 220. So y is equal to 220 over 20, which means y is equal to 11%. So 11% of the babies were girl 4 or more kilogram. Okay, let's continue with B. We have to find the percentage of the girls which has a mass of less than 4 kilograms. Now you have to be careful because I am not comparing the total number of the babies. I am taking the percentage of the girls which had a mass less than 4 kilograms. So the total number of the girls was 1100. So now my total will be 1100. The number of the girls which are less than 4 kilograms is 880. So I have to find what percent of 1100 is 880. Since I don't know the percentage, I am showing it with Z. So Z percent of 1100 is equal to 880. It means Z over 100 times 1100 is equal to 880. Again, if we perform the operations, we'll have that 11Z is equal to 880, which means Z is equal to 880 over 11. So Z is equal to 80%. 80% of the girls had a mass of less than 4 kilograms. Hello everyone. So far you have been studied percentages. We have talked about percentage, what is a percentage, how to convert a percentage to decimal or fraction, or how to find the percentage of a number. And now we are at the consolidation part. So let's solve together the exercises that are found on the consolidation part. Let's start with exercise 1. You have to complete the table which want to convert the decimals into fractions and then percentages. So let's start in order from the first one. It is given the decimal number 0.2. To convert this one to fraction, we know that 2 show me the 10th. So this one is same as 2 over 10. To convert 2 over 10 to a percentage, we have to make the denominator 100. So to make the denominator 100, you have to enlarge this fraction by 10, which means I have to multiply the denominator with 10. But if you multiply the denominator, you have to multiply the numerator too with 10. So the new fraction will be 20 over 100, which is same as 20%, since percent means per 100. Let's see the second one, 25%. 25% means 25 over 100 as a fraction. But of course, we would like to take this one to the simplest form. So 25 over 100 to its simplest form will be 1 over 4. It means you have to simplify this fraction by 25. And as decimal number, this one will be 0.25. So 25 divided by 100 is 0.25. Let's have a look at the third one. It is given the fraction 7 over 8. First of all, let's convert this one into a decimal number, since it is not easy to make 8 100. So 7 divided by 8 is 0.875 if after we perform this division. And to convert this one to a percentage, you have to multiply with 100. So 0.875 times 100 will be 87.5%. Okay, let's pass to the other example. I have the number 0.3 and this one is a recurring decimal. As you know, it is same as 0.333, which means 3 is continuing until infinite. This kind of decimal numbers can be converted into fraction, and we have a rule about this one. So let's remember what is the rule of converting this one into fraction. Since I don't know the fraction, I'm showing it with x. So my fraction is x, and it is same as the number 0.333, which continues. Then let's multiply this x with 10. So 10x is equal to 3.333 and so on. So if I multiply this one with 10, it means I'm multiplying this side too. Now I want to subtract from this 10x my original number. So 10x minus x, which is same as 3.333 minus 3 and so on. So let's perform this subtraction. On the left side I have 10x minus x, which is equal to 9x. On the right side, I have 3.333 minus 0.333. So if we perform the subtraction, we'll see that all these 3's will give me 0, and 3 minus 0 is 3. All the other side is 0. So 9x is equal to 3, so x is equal to 3 over 9. So my fraction will be same as 3 over 9. So let's write here 3 over 9. To convert this one into the percentage, again it is more easy to multiply the decimal number with 100. So if we multiply it with 100, we'll get a near value as 33%. Let's see the next one. 12.5%. It is easy to convert this one into fraction. It will be what? Over 100. 12.5 over 100. Again, it is not a proper fraction, so I have to make the numerator a whole number. That's why I'm multiplying with 10, which will make 125 over, I'm multiplying with 10 the 100 to 1000. And as a decimal number, it will be 0.125. You can continue with the other exercises in the same way.